Fourth hour, good morning. Hopefully everybody's doing okay on this extended break of ours. Hopefully everybody's safe and healthy. Just logging on here today to go over your shout outs from last week's journals, Journal 3.9, and to go over today's journals as well, which I'll post here shortly. So first off, let me start with the shout outs from last week. So these are the people who were the best of the best, the creme de la creme of the shout outs and journals. So for those people, we have Matthew, Aiden, Abigail, Meadow, Michaela, Camilla, and Peyton. So for you 7, very nice job this week. Excellent journals. So the 2 I'm going to read for today are Meadows and Camilla's. So Meadows and Camilla's. So if you don't remember, the pictures were the guy in the cowboy guy with the horse out in the like Wild West. And then the other picture was the person with the bunny costume on with the chick in the forest. Kind of a creepy looking picture. So those are your pictures from last week. So we start with Meadows. For Meadow, I said very creative. And yours was called the Easter Bunny. So obviously you went with the bunny themed picture. So this is Meadow's story and it's called the Easter Bunny. There was once a man who worked as the Easter Bunny at a mall. He made good money and he was happy with his life. There was only one problem. He had a secret business, a special business. He was a hitman. One day he got an order to kill someone, but he wasn't told who. He didn't think much of it, but when he received the address, he realized that his work was soon to be done. It was his address. They wanted him to kill himself. Apparently he knew too much, and they didn't trust him anymore. Obviously, he didn't kill himself, but he had to do something. He had a twin brother, so he killed him instead. It was messy, but it was fast. Now that man has to wear his Easter Bunny suit everywhere he goes, so no one recognizes him and kills him. He regrets killing his dearest brother, but that's how the mafia works. The end. So very creative, little dark, but the picture's dark, so nice job, Meadow. And I do have candy today. We have lemon heads, so hopefully you all like lemon. I know I do. So there is your candy, Meadow. And I'll eat that here in a few minutes. So, all right, nice job, Meadow. And our second one was Camilla. And Camilla went with the opposite. She did the cowboy picture. And for Camilla, I said excellent length, had full of content, so that was nice. And Camilla's is called The Cowboys. So her picture is The Cowboys, and here's her story. Excuse me. Back in the old days, when people found land, named it, and settled it, there was barely a way to make profit and feed their families. Down south in Texas, there was still a way to earn money for food, although it required men from the families to go on a long journey to the north on a lengthy cattle drive. The men who came on these journeys were called cowboys, and among them a story stands out about a cowboy who was known for carefully planning and leading the cattle drive he would attend. The story says the cowboy worked along many other cowboys on the trip, and he would get them and hundreds of cattle to the north in merely just months. His personal record was 5 months. Along the way, he would face hardships of nature, such as storms, runaway cattle, and once in a while, a turn in the original path. He was known for his cowboy skills, and he would earn money each year throughout the year just in time for winter because of it. Once they got to their objective, all there was left to do was go home with money and the ability to feed their families, once again for all of them. Life was great for him and the rest of the men. They would only need to go and drive the cattle north when money and food was running short. Cattle had overrun Texas for a long time, and being able to sell them in the north was the way to control that situation, although it only lasted so long until cattle driving isn't necessary anymore. And when that time came, the men were out of jobs. Soon it was only a legend, as time progressed of the time when cowboys were around. The end. So very nice job, Camilla. Very straightforward story there. So here is your, if I can get it here, your lemon head. Boom, right there. Okay, so very nice job on everybody's shout-outs. So for this week, you do have new journals. Journal 4.1, they'll be called. And for this one, you're going to have 3 pictures. So the rest of the year, whether it's on here or hopefully back in school, you're going to have 3 pictures for each journal. Okay, so you're going to have a few more options. This week you do have 9 sentences for your journals, And then I believe next week we'll go to 10. So, and then that's it. We won't go any higher than 10. So you're going to have 3 pictures the rest of the way, and then starting next week, you'll have 10 sentences the rest of the way, and then we don't really change them all that much after that, okay? So those will be posted here in a few minutes. Reminder, you have your last DOL, your 4th DOL for tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's assignment. And then once you have all 4 of those turned in, or I'm sorry, once you have all 4 done, you can turn those in. And then I'll go ahead and put those grades in for your extra credit, okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm not too busy here, so usually I get back pretty quickly. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy. Let's have a good day.